In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the Moving Crossback Bracelet using the new Monster Tail loom. This is a design that I had come up with on the regular Rainbow loom back in March, but since Rainbow loom has come out with the Monster Tail, I've decided to show you how to do it on this. So you will need about 70 rubber bands, and I've chosen 3 different camo colors, which I'm going to alternate. And we're going to be working with just 4 pins on the Monster Tail. It's going to be the 2 pins on the ends and then the 2 pins in the center. So I'll start with my first color, which will be black, and I'm going to place it on the center pin on the left and stretch it over to the right, and there's no need to twist. And now I will take my second color, which I'll do brown, and I'm going to place that from the bottom pin. It's going to be a long stretch all the way up to the top pin, and there's no need to twist. And now I want this bottom black band to cross over the tan band and cross back. So we'll start on the left hand side. I'm going to pick up this black rubber band and stretch it across to the right. And now I'm going to take the bottom band on the right here, and it's going to go over the top and cross back to that center pin on the left. And then I'm going to push that down. And now for this second layer, I'm going to change the positions of how I placed on the bands. So originally I started with the band that went straight across on the center pins as my first band. So I'm going to switch that, and the one that does the long cross is going to go on first. So I'm going to switch back to black again, and it's going to do this long stretch all the way from the bottom to the top. And now I'm going to put a green band on, and that is going to cross in the middle. So it's just going from one side to the other. And now this time it's this long stretch band that is going to do the crossing over and back. So I'll start on the bottom pin, and with this black band it's going to stretch up to that top pin. And now I want the bottom of that black band, which if you look, there's 3 rubber bands on your pin. It's going to be that center band. It's going to cross all the way back over. And so now that I have 2 layers on, I want the bottom layer to come off, all 4 of the pins. So I'll start at the bottom here, grabbing this brown band and pulling it over the top. And now on the side I have a black band. At the top I have the brown again, and then on the other side I have the black. And now that's going to get pushed down. And now I'm going to switch the order that I place on the bands once again. So this time it's going to be the same as the first layer was. So I'm starting with black, and it's going to stretch from this center pin on the left over to the right. And then I'm going to cross that with brown, starting at the bottom all the way to the top. And now I want that black band to cross over and back. So I'm starting on the left, just grabbing it right from the top. And now on this other side, it's going to be the band in the middle. It's the lower black band. So I'm picking that up and pulling it over the top and back to the pin on the left. And now once again I want the bottom rubber bands to come off of all of the pins. So from now on, every time I put a layer on, I'm going to take a layer off. So I will just work my way around, removing that bottom band from all 4 pins and push down. And once again I'm going to change the order that the bands are placed on. So this time the long stretch band will be first, and I'm changing to black. And now I'm going to cross it with a green. And now I want this black band to cross over and back. So I'm taking it from the bottom and moving it to the top. And then I'm taking that middle band, which is the lower black band, and stretching that back across. And now I'm going to remove the bottom rubber band from all 4 pins. And then push down. So I will show you this again. This time I want the band that goes across the middle to be the one that goes on first. So I'm starting with black and it's stretching across. And now I'm going to do the long cross with brown. And now it's this center black band that's going to cross over and back. So I'm taking the top black band, it's going over to the right. And now on the right hand side, it's the middle band, it's the lower black band that's crossing back. And now I want the bottom rubber band from all 4 pins to come off. And push down. And now this time I want the long stretch to go on first. So again, it's going to be black. And it is going to cross with a green. And now I want the long stretch to change positions so the bottom moves up. And then the middle band on the top will come down. And then all 4 of the lower bands will come off. And then push down. So I'm just going to continue on in that same pattern. The next band that goes on is going to be this shorter band that goes from left to right, will be the first placement. And then the long cross will go on top. And then with the layer after that, the long cross band will be first. And the band that's left to right will go on top. So I'm just going to alternate, and when the bracelet gets long enough, I will show you what to do to remove it from the loom. When you have your bracelet to the length that you'd like it, and you're ready to take it off of the loom, what you're going to do is start in the center row. On the right hand side, I'm just going to pick up this band and put it over to the left. And then I'm going to take the band that is on the bottom pin, get that on my hook, and move it straight up to the top here. And now I'm going to take the bottom rubber band from each of these pins and pull it over the top. And so now I'm left with just one single band on each of these pins. So I'm just going to get both of these rubber bands on my hook. Then I can take this off of the loom. I'm going to take a clip. I have an S clip here. You can use whatever clip you have available. And I'm just going to stick the 2 bands through one side of the clip. And now on the other side, I'm just going to pick up a couple of the bands on the end here. And then I'm going to hook them through the other side of the clip. And then here is your bracelet. So it has black in between on every layer, and then it alternates between the green and the brown. So I think it has a pretty cool look. It's nice and skinny. And I'll show you some of the other ones that I had made in the past. Here's one that I did pink and purple. So you can see what it looks like with just 2 colors. And then here's another one. This is the one that I made on the Rainbow Loom video that has the Rainbow Loom teal bands and black bands. So that is the Moving Crossback Bracelet. I hope that everyone enjoyed this tutorial. You can always leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook, post pictures of your creations to my Facebook page, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of my latest tutorials. You can also find me on Pinterest and Instagram, so please feel free to subscribe to those as well. Thank you!